Welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. We meet again. Please, my apologies for my lighting. It's different from the videos that I always have. I don't have lighting, so I use the natural light next to my window. And secondly, I don't have a stand also. That's why I'm always in the same position because I'm using pillows as anchors for my phone. But yeah, that's besides the point. Today, I just had a character challenging day. But we always show up. And I just want to do a follow up. I'm not gonna talk about the whole proceedings that happened today, but I do want to talk about the morning one, the one that had Dr. Marcel Van Der Walt. That's the one that I want to talk about. So I want to talk about the spicy things that we saw about Miss Mkabayi, Attorney Mkabayi. And yeah, the way that she pulled up in court, she was like, I'm not here to play. And that someone that she was not there to play with was Dr. Marcel Van Der Walt. So before we carry on, if you want to support the channel, I've started this on the 3rd of April. And yeah, it's a bit tough. Like I said, there are things that I don't have that I would like to have. Please, you can use my email address. You can use the Buy Me Coffee link on my bio to donate to the channel. So yes, without wasting any time, let us get into this. So Dr. Van Der Walt is not new to this. He's been on the trenches for 23 years. That's longer than some of you have been alive, actually, yes. So for the past 10 years, he's been laser focused on an organization crime, especially the kind that swallows women and children. The man's got layers. He has research, he's got field work, academia. He's seen it, he studied it, he fought it. So we have seen him today. He stepped up as the expert witness. He didn't just show up, he arrived. And we were told about the time difference. And these are the things that I said we are learning in this channel. We are learning from these lawyers. We are learning from the prosecutors. We are learning from Judge Erasmus. And now the experts are also showing us a thing or two. In particular, Dr. Marcel Van Der Walt, that even if there's time differences, you wake up, you show up, you get dressed, and you do what you are known for. So big ups, doctor. Thank you so much for that. So the first thing that he said children are trafficked by the people that they know. They're not strangers, not creepy men in vans. It's family, it's caregivers, it's aunties, it's uncles, and sometimes even the parents. And we've seen in this case where it's Joshlin Smith. Joshlin Smith's mother, Kelly Smith, is the one that trafficked the child. She was the mastermind. So secondly, he told us that women aren't just victims. They are targets, they are tools in the trafficking economy. They are bought, they are sold, they are moved around like cargo. And he made it painfully clear that this isn't rare, it's systematic. Thirdly, he spoke about the ghost child. Now, I know that it sounds like a horror movie, but we're not talking about it's real life. He's talking about kids who go missing and no one even reports them. There's no poster about them, no press conference, nothing. They didn't get the type of the type of attention that we saw about Joshlin Smith. So they just vanish into thin air. They are unseen, uncounted for, and unheard. But just as you think the truth couldn't cut deeper, boom, enter the Joshlin Smith trial. The 7-year-old that we all know that has not been found. The big question is, where is Joshlin? So the 3 people, including her own mother, were convicted for the trafficking, the kidnapping. And who did the state call to unpack the nightmare? Yep, the first expert, it was Dr. Van Der Walt again. So he was streaming from the US. He spoke to us and he said this was not just a spontaneous act, but it was a calculated act. O'Kelly Smith was planning to sell Joshlin as early as August 2023. Let that sit. He testified that this case is a clear premeditation, yes, and a financial motive, and yeah. So he told us all about this, that they knowingly commodified Joshlin, driven by financial greed, and the expense was the child, Joshlin Smith. He didn't flinch. The betrayal was by a parent, significantly aggravates the offense. The fact that this is the mother who did this thing, it just makes it even much more sadder than it is. So the evidence even hinted that Joshlin was likely abused. We've heard the story about her skin and eye color and all of that. So yeah, she said that it's not for admiration, but it's exploitation. And then he also said that this story is not isolated. It symbolizes thousands of missing children who were never reported. The systems in place, they are weak, they are disconnected, and frankly unacceptable. So every day without decisive action allows more children to vanish. South Africa has a moral duty to lead this fight. And guys, I think you've also seen it. It's happening more often than it should. And actually it shouldn't happen at all, but it's just becoming uncontrolled. Children are going missing, and unfortunately in the hands of people that they trust. So let us also talk about Miss Mkabayi today. Yeah. You know, she showed up as if she was auditioning for the Petty of the Year, the Petty Cup of the Year. You know that energy when someone walks in with a hidden agenda. That's how I felt. I don't know how about you. Instead of engaging about the trauma, the trafficking patterns, and even the law, she chose to examine Dr. Van Der Walt like it was personal. It sounded personal. She was asking him about if he was paid for this. Does he know Miss Swanepoel? Hey, it was a lot. She picked at his tone, questioned his credibility, and eyesight his qualifications. And, but every time that she swung, I'm glad that doctor tried to, to put her back into place and answer whatever that he needed to answer. So in conclusion, Dr. Van Der Walt didn't drop the ball. He stuck by his words, and he said the evidence is there. The court had found these three accused guilty. Because even Ms. Swanepoel was questioning, are we doing the appeal? What are we doing here? Because we've already done this. These people are convicted, and already they have been found guilty, but it sounds like we are appealing for something. And Judge Erasmus kept on coming back and said, I'm not going to allow this question. And I'm the one who said the child was used as a commodity. If you have a question, ask me. Hey, it was a back and forth. It looked like they're playing tennis. You know, when you hit a ball and it comes back and you hit it again, but we're watching it. So this is what I want us to zoom in before I stop this video, is that we should reflect. We've got parents who are selling their children for a paycheck. We've got organized trafficking rings hiding in plain sight. This is what we have. We've got lawyers more focused on ego than justice. And we've got a government still unsure of its counts as a crisis. So we do have a crisis, family. We do have a crisis. And it's not just only about Joshlin. It's about ghost children and systematic failures and unchecked greed and the silence that protects these predators. So Dr. Van Der Walt was doing what he can, and the rest is on us. We have seen this, and I think tomorrow we will go into more details about what happened. It was very interesting. It still is. If you haven't watched it, you can go and catch up. If you're going to wait for me tomorrow to catch up, it's okay also. But with that being said, please keep on subscribing, keep on hitting that notification button. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. That's a welcome. And let's just keep on doing what we have to do. Show up, even though we are having difficult mornings, days, or whatever. But what I've learned from this specific trial, is that show up whenever you need to show up, and God will do the rest. And until next time, we can't fix what we refuse to face. Remember that. We'll see you then, and God bless you. Have a marvelous, marvelous night. Thank you.